So let's talk about winter.
Okay.
Do you want it?
I do want to talk about it.
Believe it or not, it is coming despite no October snow just yet.
Yeah, you might be wondering what we can expect with November right around the corner. Can you believe it?
Can't believe it.
Well, here is the 7 First Alert Weather Team with a full breakdown of the winter weather outlook.
This time of year, as the cool air arrives and the leaves begin to change, Western New Yorkers start searching for signs of what winter will bring. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that our warm fall weather must mean a ferocious winter is on the way. And while Western New York will certainly not escape the cold and snow, that fatalistic feeling is definitely more psychological than scientific. Some people turn to trees and point to the overproducing oaks in this year's bumper crop of acorns. Truth be told, this is more of an indicator of the past than it is a predictor of the future, as these trees are now reacting to the weather that's already happened, not what is to come. And what about the woolly bear with its winter stripes? When it comes to the caterpillar's predictive prowess, I guess it just depends which one you're looking at. Now, a warm Lake Erie is another one that gets Western New Yorkers worried about winter weather, but as my colleague Don Paul points out, it takes a lot more than warm water to make lake effect snow.
Thank you, Andy. It does take more than just a warm lake to get the lake effect going. A southwest wind coming down the fetch of Lake Erie is what it takes to pound the metro area of Buffalo, Amherst, nearby south towns. Winds veer to just west-southwest, you get the Buffalo south towns, but everything north of that gets missed. West winds, even the south towns get missed. It's ski country all the way. Northwest winds, multiple skinny bands into the southern tier and some up near Lake Ontario as well. Then there's a complication of shifting winds with altitude. If the winds shift too much in direction, it tears apart the lake effect bands, and you may have the cold air, but you'll still end up with little in the way of accumulations. And then if that air aloft is very dry and warm, the lake moisture won't be enough to give you serious accumulation. So once again, you come up short. It takes the Arctic air intrusions to make the big temperature contrast between the warmer lake and the air about a mile up to give big time snow around here. What we may expect this winter comes up next with Aaron and Otto.
All right, thanks a lot, Don. Now, we hear a lot about El Nino and how it influences our weather. Autumn, explain that for us.
Yeah, what is El Nino? What we're looking at behind us, this is warmer sea surface temperatures. What does that mean for the United States? That typically shows us that it's warm and also dry across the Great Lakes. What's happening this season? Well, it's in a neutral phase, and with more on how our winter is going to plan out, we have Aaron.
All right, thanks, Autumn. Now, we're expecting some more snow, especially for the second half of the season. Our average first snowflake does occur on October 24th. That's not going to be the case this year. The average first inch, November 18th. The earliest snowflake ever was September 20th back in 1956, and the latest first inch, January 3rd, 1923. Our winter outlook, we're expecting a slow start to the winter season with temperatures staying above normal through December. We get toward the second half of the winter season, expect it to be colder with some more snow, and expect more lake effect snow, especially south of Buffalo, as we'll see more of a northwesterly wind develop as we get into the second half of the winter season, which is great news for all those skiers.